Censorship. Why do we censor certain things on the internet? Well, I don't fucking know. So, America is meant to be a country of free speech. Some other countries, but honestly, probably rarely any countries, have freedom of speech like America. And on the internet, it's a little bit different. The internet, sometimes you can say whatever you want without really needing to worry about that. And other times, you can't say whatever you want because certain platforms are not going to allow you to say whatever the fuck you want. But sometimes whenever I go on Twitter, I know, yes, I use Twitter. Sometimes I go on YouTube, I go in the comments or the replies, and I see people censor certain words, and it really pisses me the fuck off. I just can't really fathom censoring certain words like murder, kill, death. Why do we censor those words? Not we, but why do they censor those words? I questioned someone on this earlier, and they responded that YouTube may not like certain things you say, or sometimes YouTube will delete your comments. And I have seen plenty of comments that can openly say kill, or death, or murder, and other things like that. And that's just the most grounded version of the censorship. Grape, rape. You really don't see anyone actually say rape nowadays. Everyone replaces it with grape, when in reality that's a word you can very well, damn well say in any place, from what I know. It's just gotten me confused. Even for YouTube videos, I'm confused by the concept of not just saying the words. And sometimes it seems kind of disrespectful in certain contexts. And I just don't see the point. Don't get me wrong, I know YouTube can sometimes age restrict a video depending on what is said in that video. I mean, shit. My last video got age restricted, but that was because I was cussing so many times that they just straight up took it the fuck down. And I'm not surprised. But besides that, it's just, it's so, unfathomable. Excuse me for mispronouncing that. I mean, okay. I remember on some random news thing, I don't fucking know, I don't watch the news, they were using the word unalive. And that's one of those examples of censorship that I feel like is way too used nowadays, and honestly, it feels like it's just making light of death. Like, death is a heavy thing. And there's things like suicide being said as sewer slide, or literally just unalive. And I hate it. It irks me in a lot of ways. I have always believed in freedom of speech. I think we should be able to say whatever we want. I mean, shit, that's why my videos are the way they are. Like, I just want to have fun, I want to mess around, I want to be goofy. And I notice a lot of the time there's just people out there that really restrict how they speak. They censor themselves and all the more. And I just don't understand it, you know? It's just, it seems pointless to me to be censoring certain things. And back on the death topic, it's like, why censor death? People die every day. People commit suicide. People kill other people. That happens. Why should we censor those words at all? And another thing I've noticed a lot of the time that is censored is Adolf Hitler. And that is the one I am probably the most confused by, because there are so many other people in history who have done god-awful things, and yet we don't censor their names. I mean, shit. What is the point of censoring the name of Adolf Hitler or Joseph Stalin when, okay, one, their names, by the way, they are names. And remember, these names exist. Like, Adolf is a German or Austrian name, I don't fucking know. It's just like, obviously, you can name your child that. Of course, Adolf Hitler has kind of marked the name of Adolf to be bad. I'm going on a side tangent here, but nonetheless, I just see it to be pointless censoring Hitler and so many more things. In my opinion, I don't think we should censor really anything. I do think there are times where maybe we do need to censor things, like if it's around kids. But in that case, I'm more so talking about just restricting things you say. Don't cuss around a child, unless for some ungodly reason you want them to hear cuss words, or they already hear cuss words enough in their life. But that's about it. I just had to make this video because I am not a big fan of censorship. I feel like censorship is just something that really shouldn't be so overly done on the internet. Why do people have to censor themselves? Why do that at all, you know? But, this video is not really meant to be goofy or anything. I just wanted to make it because, I don't know, dude. I don't like censorship. I think it's bad. That is all. Goodbye.